Hey, it's Laura with 104.1 KRBE, and I am with Adassa, the voice
Hello.
of Dolores from Encanto. We all know and love the movie so much. We need to cut to the chase here. How did you get involved?
It was honestly Jamie Sparrow Roberts. She was my queen mother. I think she made my dreams come true because through Grace Kim, which is her casting director assistant, they found my YouTube page and then they reached out and they were like, okay, we would like for you to audition for this undisclosed film. And that's who made it happen for me. Honestly, that's been a dream since I was like 9 years old. And I cannot believe it came true, especially now. And with this film, come on. That's like, it's a dream.
The success has been amazing. Of course, we don't talk about Bruno. I get it stuck in my head every single day. I can't. I'm like in the grocery store, like we don't talk about Bruno, and people are looking at me like I'm crazy, but it's
You're,
fine.
you're, you're talking to your fruit. No, no, no.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
good orange. It's a good orange, I promise.
So when that song hit number one, what kind of was your reaction to that?
I was floored because when I saw the film, the song that hit me was Dos Oruguitas, which right now is nominated for an Oscar. I mean, Lin-Manuel Miranda is an incredible writer. So anything he touches turns to gold. We all know that. But what I didn't know was what was going on in TikTok. It was
Yeah.
crazy. So many people doing cosplays, doing characters, doing dances. It was insane what was going on. And I wasn't actually a part of TikTok until like 2 weeks ago, seriously. And when one of my fans wrote to me and they were like, hey, so what's your TikTok? I was like, not, let's do it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
And it's
that's the
incredible.
thing
I love
too.
it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been, I think over 1 billion people have used the hashtag we don't talk about Bruno. So it has been, just this insane thing. And I think what's so crazy about TikTok is the sounds, it's usually just a specific part. And it just happens to be your verse in the song. So I guess what do you think makes that? I mean, I think it's great, but what makes you think people picked that out of the whole song to use in their TikToks?
Well, I'm extremely flattered. I think that it's because Lee Manuel Miranda wrote an incredible verse, and I interpreted it more in my style, which I do like hip hop reggaeton. You know what I mean? That's the
Mhm.
style of music. It's a little tropical, and so when I asked him, "Well, what are you thinking about this?" and he was like, "I just would love to hear your ideas." He was so cool. Like he is so down to earth. You'd think you're with your best friend and not like the guy who's about to get an EGOT. All
Right.
across the board. We're all I materialize. It's gonna materialize for you, Lynn, because you're amazing. And so when I was there, I was like, well, I kind of hear it like this: good to live in fear, Bruno stuttering or stumbling. I could always hear him sort of muttering or mumbling. I can associate him with sound of, you know what I mean? I went through it, and he was like,
Yes.
I like it. And that is what you see in that TikTok. So when I was in the booth, I'm gonna reenact this, and we're gonna go all out right now. So picture this. Yes, it's my microphone.
Yes. With the
You see me right
microphone.
now. This is what I got. Go to live in fear, Bruno stuttering or stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling sand. It's a heavy lift with the gift so humbling. Always lift abuela and the family fumbling, grappling with prophecies they couldn't understand. Do you understand? And I was like with my eyes closed, and then all of a sudden I see him, and he was like, and
That
I
was
was like,
great.
I'm fired. That's it. I'm leaving. And then he was like, great. And I was like, whoo, how do you impress the man who's heard it all and has like
I
any
mean, you
person in the
sold it.
world?
You just did it for
I
me.
know.
It was awesome. Congrats. That was amazing. I
Thank you
love
to
it.
the
I see what
microphone.
he sees in
My
you.
mic was on.
you know, really expensive microphone you have there.
Of course, you
It
can get this.
works.
It's like it works. It works.
Yeah.
It's on.
And then I did see one of your TikToks when you were recording. You had a split screen. So did you? He wasn't there when you recorded.
He was there because he was there. But
Oh,
honestly, this is Lin Manuel Miranda.
yeah.
You don't want to see what he's doing when you're doing your performance. You don't want to start crying. So
You
it's
can't
like,
be in the same
don't let
room.
him see you cry. I know, seriously, don't let him see you cry. So I just played it off cool, because that's what we do as singers and whatever. You're like, oh yeah, it's just Lin Manuel Miranda who's won Grammys and like everything in the world, and he's
Yeah, he's
incredible.
a normal guy. It's
And
fine.
just a
It's
normal,
fine.
his coffee costs the same as your coffee. It's the same. But So he was there on the screen. I also was with Jared Bush and Byron Howard at the same time. Yvette Merino, which was one of the producers of the movie, she was there, and Charisse Castro Smith. But they all kind of set their screens on silence and vanish mode. So it was just him and I like this. But I literally could not keep my eyes open. I couldn't. So everything you see of like behind the scenes is me like
like a roller coaster.
It really is. I'm just like, woo! But I don't want to see how far down I'm gonna drop.
Yeah. You're like, I'm just hoping for the best right now. I better, get this. That's so awesome though.
Yeah. Well, I loved it. I loved every moment.
I feel like you and Dolores look similar, so I don't know if they, kind of modeled
my
her
hair
after you. Yeah. Are you similar to her as a character as well? Are you similar people?
Yes, I think that in life you have to have that gift of super hearing to really know what's going on and keep up with all the business. You know this being on radio, like you have to be on the news. And the way that she's soft spoken, I'm very much like that in my personal life with my kids and stuff. I'm not like a real yeller. When I'm excited, yeah, I get all Latina. Hello, I'm just like Felix, like the dad. Yeah. But so she has a lot of similarities, and I don't want to impose, which she didn't. I mean, the whole time she knew Mariano was writing these poetic things in his diary, and like he was so good with his mother. She knew it the whole time, but it wasn't her place to take that guy away from Isabella, although she could have.
So funny that you make that little face, a little sly face there, because there's a Reddit theory. I don't know if you've heard of this, but there's a Reddit theory where fans are saying that Dolores had been lying the whole movie and she actually knew. Yeah. So
it's not lying if you don't say it.
There you go.
She didn't tell. That's very different than lying. It's not like she said, oh, it was white and it was purple. She never said that. She just knows how to keep a secret. Imagine, she can hear everybody. She can hear the rats in the walls. She heard everything. I honestly, if they ever make an Encanto 2, which I'm just hoping they do, her room is probably soundproofed. Everything's white. And like she has like this wall where it has like waterfall and just sand and like 2 pairs of speaker like that she just puts over her ears, just like headphones. I don't know. I think she'd be very zen in there. Like not too crazy, just sweet, like yoga all the time,
Yeah. If you could pick a gift, or we could call it a superpower, what do you think you would pick?
I would definitely choose the gift that Dolores has, because I would love to be able to know what's going on. And even though I know how to keep a secret, unless it has to deal with the family, which is what happens in the film, she had to go there. But yeah, I'd love that power. I also love the power. I would say Luisa's power is beautiful because she is so strong. And I feel like inside of us, every woman has that strength within her, like where you have to do the impossible, you have to go that extra mile. And at the same time, you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders constantly, but you have to pull through it because there is a purpose to all of that.
Well, this was so awesome. Thank you for joining me, hanging out with me. I loved hearing what happened in the movie from your perspective of you being a part of it. It's amazing, and everyone needs to go watch it if they haven't yet. It's Laura on 104.1 KRBE.